The Three Lions host Costa Rica in front of a sell-out crowd at the home of Leeds United in their final friendly before heading east early next week. No less than 5 Yorkshire-born players will be in the starting 11 as the national team returns to the county for the first time in 15 years. Southgate continues to finalise his plans ahead of the group opener against Tunisia on June 18 in Volgograd. Off-field matters have also been occupying the 47-year-old's thoughts and, in particular, how to avoid a repeat of previous World Cups such as 2010 when the Three Lions squad complained of being sent stir-crazy by Fabio Capello's authoritarian ways. With that in mind, Southgate has lent on Terry Venables and his own experience of playing under the one-time Leeds chief at Euro '96. Terry had a really good balance of enjoyment, he said. As a relaxed guy, he knew the moments to have fun and relax. But when we worked, he was spot on. He was by no means a disciplinarian, but no one stepped out of line because there was a respect for him. If you did, maybe you don't play. Simple as that. Calm leadership is one of the most important things you can provide in this environment. I remember Terry saying, "How do you learn? From experiences, reading others' experiences." We have had good insight from people who had worked in previous tournaments, in this sport and others, and we have drawn on that. Southgate's desire to create the right environment to prosper in Russia has also included calling in the Marines to mentor his players. It is a relationship we have had since last year, he added. He asked one of their guys to run a session with the players. Part of that involved 3 colleagues who served with him and had suffered incredible injuries. A couple while serving, one after he had got back. They spent some time with us as a group of staff and players. And then they spent some time with the players on their own, talking about different things that I am not in the loop on. I am keen not to overdo the military link, but there are some comparisons in representing your country and the pride in doing that. Plus, standing by the bloke next to you. In situations like we are in, the guy next to you is as important as anything else, and so is making sure you work with him. There were some brilliant and inspirational stories shared, and it had a big impact on the group. Tonight's friendly sees England return to Yorkshire for the first time since a 2003 win over Slovakia at Middlesbrough. It will be the national team's 14th outing in the county since first travelling north to Bramall Lane in 1887, and the last chance Southgate has to run the rule over his players before the real action gets underway in Russia. Stoke City goalkeeper Jack Butland, another with White Rose links after loan spells in 2013-14 at Barnsley and Leeds, will start in goal, while Trent Alexander-Arnold and Jordan Henderson will both feature after being given additional time off following Liverpool's Champions League final defeat to Real Madrid last month. Harry Maguire and Fabian Delph are expected to be among the 5-strong Yorkshire contingent in the starting 11 along with Jamie Vardy, Danny Rose and Kyle Walker. There will be a few changes, but I am not worried about consistency, said Southgate, in the starting 11 when England last played at Elland Road in 2002. Every day we train the players to the tactical system, swapping 3 in and 3 out. They have to know their roles. The intention was always for the makeup of the 2 teams, against Nigeria last Saturday and tonight, to be slightly different. It is important to get some football in their legs. Otherwise, we could be going into the first game with someone who hasn't played for 5 weeks, he added.